What happens when you're ready to move beyond boosting posts on Facebook and Instagram while showing how to actually write ads like a pro, all on today's video. Today's video is brought to you by Forest Salon Software. Born on the salon floor, bred to help you thrive. I'm Jason Everett from the High Performance Salon Academy, and we've been successfully running Facebook and Instagram ads for over 15 years online, making sure that we constantly get a good return on our investment. And that's why I want to talk to you about it, because so many people inside the salon spa space don't really know how to run ads. And when you run ads, there's really only one goal. And you probably think it's to get customers to the door, which that is part of the goal. But what I have to tell you is before you do that, you have to meet this objective first, which is for every dollar you spend, you at least have to make $1 back. So every dollar spent, you make $1 back. That's what allows you to keep running ads over and over and over again. So that means that if you spend $1, you got to figure out how does that translate to dollars that return to you on the salon or spa floor? How do you make sure that that dollar returns to you? So a better way to do it is to say, for every dollar I spend, can I make $2 back? Because that way you can do it over and over and over again. Now, it might just be $1, it might be $10 or $100 or even $1,000 worth of ad spend, or in some cases, maybe even $10,000 in ad spend. You always want to make sure you're breaking even or making money with whatever you spend. And the ripple effect of that will be tremendous inside of your company. So one of the worst things you can do is do the big shiny button syndrome where it says boost post, where it's like on Facebook or Instagram, they say,
hey, do you want to boost this out to just anybody and everybody around you? And I'll make it really easy for you to spend $50 or $100.
But do you know if that's an actual ad worthy of boosting? Do you know if it's actually going to get you a return on your investment, or is it vanity metrics to get you more likes or more comments or maybe more follows? What I wanted to do is actually produce new clients in the salon, on the floor, coming in and requesting new services and new appointments. So how do you do that? Well, there's actually an ad strategy that I'm gonna give you a giveaway and a download that you're gonna be able to actually frame this whole thing up. And I'm gonna explain it to you now and then give you a resource. Not only there's a resource from us, but also a resource from Forrest that'll help you figure out how do you run better ads no matter what it is that you're doing. So there's 3 things you need to be aware of. In any great ad, if you want it to work and you want it to give you that return on investment, number 1, you have to have exceptional copy. This is the long portion of written content that you have for your ad. So a lot of salons will just do something like,
hey, sale this weekend or openings on Friday or something like that.
and that's the most they put in their copy. What I'm talking about in copy, I'm going to go into a lot more detail in just a minute about how do you make sure that copy is really, really strong. Then the other thing you have to have is an attention-getting headline, something that stops people in their tracks, makes them want to read the rest of your copy, and make sure that you've got their attention. And the third and final component is the imagery that you use inside of your ads. So you've got the copy, you've got the headline, and you've got the imagery. Are you using an image that somebody who is interested in your salon or spa's product or services can get their attention and make them pay attention to what it is that you're doing, so that invites them to then read the copy? So I started with the copy because the copy is the thing that's going to help them translate from being a lurker to being an actual client or customer inside the salon, right? The headline's going to stop them in their tracks. The photo may stop them in their tracks or make sure they know exactly what they're looking for, but the copy is where the conversion is actually going to happen. So what is good copy? Good copy expresses the problems, concerns, and issues that client or customer is potentially having with their hair, and then tells them how you have the solutions in place to actually solve that problem. So again, if you look at this from an ad framework, what you want to do is you want to write 3 different types of copy to be used on your form. And that's what's on our download and cheat sheet for you. Then you want to pick 3 different headlines that you want to do and 3 different ad images. When you load all of those things into your business manager, into whatever tool that you're using, you've now got a test pool of a couple of really great ads to see what works the best. You can try different types of copy, different types of headlines, different types of images. And those 3 components are the most important elements of any ad that you write. Now, of course, you could just write one copy, 1 headline, and 1 image, but I want you to test it. I want you to try some things out. That's why on the download that I have for you, it actually shows you write those 3 pieces of copy, write the 3 headlines, write the 3 images, and then mix and match them. Grab copy number 1 and match with headline 1 and headline 2 and headline 3, image 1, image 2, image 3. And it'll actually give you over 9 different ads you can try out on social media to see what actually creates the opportunity for you inside there. So a couple quick tips I want to give you. Number 1, when you're writing the ad copy, talk about the problem and the solution that you're trying to do. Think of it like joke and a punchline. Is you want to set up the joke, and then the punchline is the solution that you have.
So, hey, do you suffer with, having really frizzy hair in this time of year? Or are you having an issue with your style, or seeing that yourself the way that you really want to see yourself? Well, then we have a solution. We're offering makeovers in this sort of framework. What we're doing,
like, you could write that in there, and then at the end you want to include something called a call to action, or a CTA, that says, if you'd like to have your own makeover session at our salon, here's how you do it. Here's the phone number, here's the link to book in, here's the link to the website, whatever it needs to be so they can actually book in that appointment. And when you do that problem, solution, call to action, it'll absolutely give you more people actually opting in and giving you a return on your investment for your marketing versus just saying, hey, 3 new appointments on Friday just opened up, click the button below, right? And if you dive into things like Facebook Ads Manager and all those other places, you'll be able to not only pick who you want the ad to be in front of, where they're located, how far away from you are they, but also what they're interested in. You'll be able to pick their ages. You'll be able to pick all kinds of things. And if you want that simplified process, there's some really incredible tools. In fact, our sponsor Forrest has some really cool tools that allow you to actually do that very simply inside their software. You can easily also do it inside of Business Manager. So do me a favor. I've got 2 downloads for you that'll be totally free. One is that ads builder that I just mentioned. And also Forrest has got a really great tool for you on selecting even more about your social media to make sure you run incredible ads that help you get value for your business. Hope this has been a deep one. I hope it's been helpful for you and it gives you some idea how to run better ads to get more return on your investment and help you spend more money to grow your salon company.